Okay, so let's jump to this video and talk about working with our nitrous control in our Motec 100 series software. So when we want to spray nitrous, we're going to have to add some fuel and pull some spark timing out in order to avoid having too high cylinder pressures and running lean. So with our Motec, we're able to integrate an arming switch and then tell the Motec when we're ready to spray nitrous and then take some action over when we want to control things. So we're going to be finding we have a whole bunch of different parameters that we can use for tuning with our nitrous. We can stage our nitrous. We're able to go in and have our nitrous come in based on throttle position, engine RPM, as well as vehicle ground speed. So there's going to be a whole bunch of things that we need to know and set up for doing our fuel and our spark, as well as setting up our inputs and outputs for the nitrous to work properly, as well as working with all the different stages of the nitrous control. So I'm going to be walking you through everything you need to know in this video so you can properly implement it on your racing vehicle. Without further wait, let's jump in so we can check this out. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be taking a look at working with our nitrous control in our Motec software. So first thing we're going to be doing here is creating a custom page to work with our nitrous control. We can see we created some other ones here for traction control, boost control, anti-lag. So let's jump over here. I'm going to right click, go to new page, and we're just going to get started here. Start with a blank page. And we'll be labeling this nitrous and our file name as the page we want to save here in our layout menu. Let's go ahead and save it. So we'll go right click here, we'll go to add, and then we'll go to an adjust table. Now the adjust table here is going to be what we are going to be making our changes in for the fuel and ignition and any of the program we're doing. The next thing we're going to do here, we're going to right click, add. We're going to go in here to our XY graph. And we can go here to the X and we go to select, and we're going to be doing this under RPM. And next we'll go here to the Y and we're going to be selecting here nitrous active. So we'll type in nitrous, look for a nitrous active state and click OK. And then we'll click OK here. And then we'll slide our window down here to the bottom. Bring this down, bring this a little bit wider here. We also can bring this a little bit wider as well. And widen this out just a bit. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here, we're going to jump to the top. We're going to right click, add. We're going to get into a dial gauge, and we're going to be going here. First dial gauge, we'll do an RPM, and pop this into a gauge. And let's trim this down so it fits a little bit better here. Then I'm going to go right click. I'm going to copy it, right click, paste it, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go down the page. And we need to fit 8 of these gauges here.